This is Goku-san, DBZ, and welcome back for part 4 of Injustice Gods Among Us, Year 1. What did you do wrong? Legs. You keep aiming for that killer blow. You're trying to hurt me. To take personally, by the way, but it's not all about the body and head. Your opponent has sticky outy bits that are easier to reach. Okay? Get ready. We'll go again. That's not very sportsman, Damien. How? It's okay, Superman. I knew it was coming. He tries it all the time. You can't just appear suddenly a bit off warning. Is he in? Yeah, he's on the computer. He's even... yep, broodier than usual. Hey Superman, I wanted to say thanks. Now that the Joker's gone, everything just feels safer, you know. Dick, could you take Damien and give us some privacy? Sure, are you okay? Damien isn't used to people just appearing in front of him. Where were you? My parents were taken. Where were you? I was doing what needed to be done. My parents? You, of all people, you have to stop what you're doing. I have to stop what? Stop saving lives? Stop bringing dictators to justice? You're scaring them. Good. You taught me that. Clark, You do exactly what I'm doing if you were me. If you could do what I can, you killed a man, Clark. I did. And every time you let that madman live, how many more did you condemn? Did you even feel responsibility? Did you even feel guilty every time? But we don't get to choose who dies. One death to save millions. One death. It always starts with one. That's how justification works. But once that justice justifies something once, you can do it again and again. It becomes easier. Right and wrong blur. You. Mayday, mayday. Watchtower. To the flyers. Fleet under attack. We're getting a whole lot of chatter online. A Japanese fleet has come under attack in the Southern Ocean. Japanese fishers. Ship sinking. I'm transmitting the coordinates. Where are the people in the water? Ships are going down. We need to rescue them. What part of the worldwide ceasefire? Are these countries having trouble understanding? Take them down. Please, I have family. Are you asking for compassion? That whale you just killed had a family too. It's also already slaughter lying on the deck of your mothership. Are you asking for mercy? I'm going to have to ask you to stop this attack. You don't get to ask what of me, Diana. We have called for, I know what you and Superman have called for, but the ocean do not answer your calls. I am the king of the sea, and I will protect it. I don't want to fight you. Then don't leave here. Don't look for trouble in deep confine your arrogant crusade to land. You are a good king, Arthur. Let us pull these sailors. When we will end this situation with words, there is no reason for us to. What? Who did that? Your Majesty, she was reaching for you, I thought. You didn't. If you had thought, you would have realized it's a bad idea to piss off an Amazon. Diana, are you? Shut up! I am so sick of words. Wake, wake. Protect us. Green Lantern, move these ships out of harm's way. Hawk Girl, get the people out of the water. Shazam. Wonder Woman. You loved him, didn't you? What? You're not sitting in the dark mourning Metropolis. You're mourning him. You're angry at me for taking the Joker away from you. That's it. Hide away behind your mask. You love leaving him around. Your consistent nemesis. You two played your stupid game and people died. You know that's not true. Then why didn't you stop him? Why did you let him do this to me, Bruce? I don't want to fight you, Arthur. Call off your army. Stand down. You're outmatched. Outmatched? No, the sea is deep and full of secrets. You think only surface world has weapons of mass destruction. And they continue arguing. Your parents died and left you, Bruce. What's your excuse for not being a father? What's happening there is your army going as far away as they can. It's a tsunami. There's something past it. I can see it. There's something beyond the wave. What is that? Come on, Billy. We're supposed to have wisdom of Solomon in the head of yours. No, it's a myth. It's impossible. Show me your hand. No, don't be you. Show me. A hairline fracture to your third finger, a small amount of ligament damage. You'll be okay in 3 to 4 weeks if you can stop yourself from punching things. What's that? You're not warning your... No, I didn't want us to be interrupted. Trouble in the Pacific Ocean. It's Atlantis. Several Justice League members are on the scene. I should go. You can't put yourself above us, Clark. You're right. I'm not saying I'd act differently if I had your abilities. I'm not saying I wouldn't try to impose peace. But you, what? You're a better man than I am. Bruce, come with me. I can't, Clark. I'm sorry. Not staying for tea, Master Kent? I'm afraid not, Alfred. You don't have to call me Master. Good. Let's remember that. Get those ships out of the path. You're going to need both hands in a minute. In the water, there are mountains rising. They're not mountains. Then what? The Kraken! Arthur, Batman, how did you listen to me? He's coming. He's angry. He's in pain. You're hurting his friends. Arthur? You need to stop, or there's no telling what he may do. Call it off. They attacked us. Call it off now, Arthur. I don't want to hurt the creature, Father, but I will. Do as he says. Very well. I called for a worldwide ceasefire. Even your voice does not reach down into the deep, Superman. If you wish to rule the surface world, I do not seek to rule, only to protect. I understand with the destruction of Metropolis, you lost your kingdom, but you can't have mine. Don't provoke him. I do not want Superman, whether you can see it or not. Your reign is beginning. But the sea is mine alone to command. Arthur, what are you doing? Superman, turn your communicator on. What's happening? Atlantean army are rising to countries across the world. Arthur, what is that? A reminder. I am not one pathetic self-appointed leader of the insufficient country who can be bullied into submission. Every port, every ship, everything that flees or follows over the oceans does so with my blessing. Your world would grind to a halt if I willed it. Every landmass borders the sea. I consider this a show of strength. Now get the hell out of my ocean. You idiot. He's not going to respond to an ultimatum. Where are you going? You can't back down. I'm not backing down. Hawk Girl, stay and help the sailors. Green Lantern, Shazam with us. Where are we going? It's time to show him our strength. It's time we showed everyone with threaten the world just how much power they're dealing with. No more holding back. The Sahara Desert. As a city from the darkest depths of the ocean, a city that has never been touched by sunlight, I've been placed in the middle of the hottest desert in the world. Superman, you can't threaten an entire city and expect the world to just know. You don't get to speak. You think I didn't hear your whispering, your poison in Arthur's ear? Cyborg, remove Batman's communicator access. He's not with us. That's enough words from you, Bruce. Clark, don't. Arthur is ready to speak to you. I don't want to see him, and I've achieved nothing by talking today. You're the diplomat. You speak to him. You will pull your forces back, and any grievance you have with the surface world, you will bring to us before acting. Would you let Superman tell that he could not defend its borders, to her world? I don't think he has capability or something like this. You have his ear, Diana. Steer him away from this course of action. I will not. I believe this course of action is what's best for the world. Can you pass a message on to Superman? Of course. Please tell Clark. Tell him I'm sorry about Lois. Well, he will pull his armies back into the ocean. Good. I'll let Shazam and Hal know that they can return Atlantis to the sea. This action didn't sit well with either of them. Don't worry about that. They think you did the right thing. You did what needed to be done. So you said. I won't let you doubt yourself. What else? What? Surely Arthur and more to say. Had more to say? No, nothing. Yeah, she wouldn't tell him that Arthur said, of course, that he's sorry about Lois. Obviously, Diana wants to keep some things to herself. And that is the end of chapter, or rather part 4 of year 1 of Injustice Gods Among Us. Stay tuned next time for part 5, and I'll see you next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.